Hey, it's Scotch Test Dummies. I'm Scott.
Bart here.
I've got him set up with a blind box review. It's been a while.
I have no idea what's in here. None.
Can't say anything else.
Woo, we're going to test it.
Bart blind box bafflement bamboozled style.
Wow, that was good. I couldn't find a B myself. All right. Now, first of all, when we had the flood, this got wet and I saved it. I paused, put it in front of the fan, picked it up, opened it up, let it air out, and it did well.
So, for those that haven't seen one, it's been a while. I've set this up. Bart doesn't know what's in here. I had it closed up. He comes by, he sits down.
Pre-pours it.
I reopen it for the camera. It's been pre-poured, and that's all you know.
So you can see it. I know nothing. And we like doing this because, first of all, you should do this at home even.
Yeah.
Have your buddy buy something, pour you a little something, go, you don't even know what it is. You don't even know what part of the world it's from.
Or you'd have to take, 100 bottles, pour 100 samples, label them somehow on the underside, mix them all up, and randomly draw.
You got to have a friend of the show named Beaver who sends you samples, and then you can do one-hitters. I'm actually due to do a couple one-hitters. One-hitters? What do I call them? I don't call
quick
them
hitters.
Quick hitters. One-hitters.
All right, let's go. Let's get on this one.
Sorry. People will be like, get to the booze already. Ooh, there's a smoker. There's a smoker in there.
Is there a smoker?
There is, but it's it felt so. This one's maybe a little tricky.
This is a world whiskey. I'll give you that much. So it'd be a Saturday show.
Oh, this is nice though, because this isn't like. Now it doesn't mean it couldn't be from Ardbeg, but this isn't one of those tobacco peats. This is one of two things. It's either got like I've had some Islas that have like a clay peat, or I've had the Highlands where it's more like a heathered peat. This feels more like a heathered peat to me. But
I'd say it is softer.
It is.
It's a nice peat. It's up front on the nose, but there's also a nice sweetness and stuff in there with it.
There's this sweet curl rolling through the depth, the darkness, the heaviness of the peat.
Something in the orange.
Oh, boy, that is nice. You're right. It's almost like the peel itself is working through there. But it's like a...
No, that's a song. Something in the orange. I think it was Luke Bryan. Wow. You said something in the...
I'm just talking about the booze. I ain't talking about the hit parade.
Malty. Peaty, malty, sweetness definite for sure.
A little salt breeze on this one.
I haven't had this one either. This is my first taste to go into this one.
Oh, you know what? I just got a weird note that I can't say I've gotten before. Back in the day when you had Tang and you first took off the lid when it was new and peeled off the little seal, you would get a sugary orange scent that would waft up out of the little glass container. And I just got that exact smell. Wow. Ooh, and then the peat's back, the heather peat. Man, that is a nice one nose. Nice one. Also fresh. A little bit of a fresh cut pear.
I've got to hold my thoughts here while you...
That is really nice. I like that. Let me sip it.
Palate was definitely fuller, richer than I had expected. I'll just preface it. This is a core range bottling from a distillery.
Really? That's something.
It almost feels more like a special edition, like a special release on the palate. Rich, peaty, sweet. I got a little tobacco up front, which surprised me.
Maybe a touch of tobacco with peanut shell.
Right behind the peat up front, then it transitioned into what was I going to say? I messed with you?
Yeah. Sorry. I was channeling.
Tobacco. Okay. Right from peat into the tobacco to the sweet.
I get a little bit of a roasted peanut in here as well. The tobacco touches to me are a little lighter, kind of like it's a dried tobacco leaf that's maybe sat out just a bit too long. But that tobacco flavor is there, almost like a thin, crisp tobacco leaf, which sounds very bizarre to be describing as a flavor. That's nice.
Yeah.
And then the roastedness kind of sits in the background. My goodness. This is what I love. That took me to a place I don't think I've ever been to. Felt like I was in Cuba or something.
Cuba.
Cuba.
I think the peat up front moved to transitioned into the tobaccos and then into the sweetness, these almost darker notes, but it's almost like the peat then moved well into the background.
God, this is why I like peat. This isn't a peat clod in the face. This is a subtle peat with those sweet kickers, which makes it really nice, with a hint of the salty sea breeze on it as well. Again, the tobacco to me is kind of like that dried leaf. It's further in the background. It's there, but it's not like, I've described some as like a wet tobacco leaf or a Levi Garrett plug chew or something. It's not like that.
Sometimes you can say pipe tobacco. Sometimes it's a cigar. And this one, it was a tobacco. I really couldn't say what kind.
Yeah, the dried out leaf. Man, that is nice. And this is their core range?
One.
Well, hold on now.
I mean, most distillers may have 3 to 5 bottles in their core range.
Right.
It's one of those bottles.
I'm with you.
In the core
Sorry,
range.
I'm trying to puzzle it out now.
Oh, you won't.
Dang it. Yet somehow liberated.
So I will tell you, I mean, it's not an Isla peat. I think you sussed that out pretty quick. You said it came off more as a softer heathered peat.
The heathered peat.
So not quite that far north as Highland Park was known as for a heathery peat. Not quite that far north, I'll tell you that much.
Okay.
Actually, it's a Speyside. This is a peated Speyside whiskey.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
It definitely has exceeded my expectations.
Definitely. This is really good. I'm hoping to hold on to this. Can I take a peek?
Well, let's just hash some more stuff out real quick, I think.
Right.
Let's add a drop of water.
That's good. Flavor-wise, I don't know what else I would add here.
I didn't realize
Put my Einstein.
this is a finished whiskey. It's been that was a small drop. What do you think ABV-wise? Where are we at?
It's really light. I would think 43, but it wouldn't surprise me if it was 46.
46. It is. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's definitely over 40%, but yeah, it doesn't come off as a high ABV or even 50%. It's mid-range there, 46%. I didn't realize till I was just setting this up that this is even a finished whiskey. So it is, I mean, it's peated whiskey. It's been finished in
man, that's nice.
Barrel.
Or very nice.
2.
Or 2.
Yeah, which surprised me.
Wow.
It's been in 2 different. Well, actually 3 different barrels. Started in a bourbon barrel that's been finished in 2 different.
Got it. So they actually finished it like some kind of Isle of Peat barrel?
Mm-mm.
What? Get out of here. Now I'm really intrigued.
No, it's peated Speyside whiskey. So it was in the ex-bourbon barrels and then sherry barrels and Marsala barrels.
Wow.
Which I didn't realize. And this is core range as far as I know.
Wow.
Very nice, and I think it comes through on the palate. Yeah, if you want, go ahead and take a look now. I think you'll be surprised.
Yeah, we live in a good world.
First one of these we've picked up. We've actually had a sample or 2 of this in the past.
Oh, really?
The BENRIACH 12-year Smoky 12.
Speyside single malt, 3 cask matured. Wow. Huh.
And like when I say it surprised me, it was 3 cask finished. I didn't even realize that. We don't do a lot of research or stuff before. I literally saw this on the shelf. I'm like, yeah, we haven't had that. Right. Smoky 12. I've heard about it. Let's get it.
Good. Layered with ripened fruit, aromatic smoky sweetness, and warming oak spices. Boy, is that delicious! It's a 12-year.
Yeah, Rachel Berry as well. There's 3 with the brown Foreman owns: Glendronach, BENRIACH, and I can't think what the third one is.
You're good.
Rachel Berry overseeing this one, done a good job with it. I mean, this is a very nice, Speyside peated whiskey. To me, the peat is a little bit. It's not Isla peat. It's not up in your face. It's not harsh.
Right.
Softer.
Yeah.
But present.
Yeah.
And this nice sherry and Marsala finishes have definitely added to the sweetness, the darkness behind the peat on this one.
John Duff. Yeah, the maturation bourbon cask, sherry cask, Marsala, nose, smoked vanilla, charred orange, smoke level rich, palate, dark chocolate. I don't know if I ever got that.
Yeah.
Fruit peel, brown sugar, smoked oak. Boy, that is nice.
That surprised me.
Yeah, score-wise, I'm going to give it a solid 91. I really enjoy this. It's a subtler, nicer, rounded peat. Definitely present. Beautifully done. And
I was going 89, so I'm 2 behind you.
Well, that's good. I like it.
Maybe
I like
a 90. I'll stick with 89.
You should go 90 there.
89.5. Round
Split
up.
the baby,
Round
baby.
up.
Split the baby. That is good.
Yeah. Exceeds expectations. Just being a core range, and I believe that I don't think this is a special edition Smoky 12, being the three cask matured. I've heard of the Smoky 12. I'm pretty sure this is core range.
Wow.
It doesn't say special edition on here anywhere, so yeah, I believe this is the Smoky 12 is their core range. Very nice, very impressive, definitely worth it. And again, this is standard, really 12-year single malt range, $50 to $60, somewhere in there.
Married together create smooth, creamy single malt. Definitely. God dang, that's nice. That is really good. Yeah. Excellent. Cool.
Yep, all the above.
Love it. All right.
Go to ScotchTestDummies.com. You can pick up coins, shirts, hats, glasses, all kinds of stuff. Help support the show. It keeps the lights on, keeps the whiskey coming.
You can go to Patreon. It's probably maybe secondary greatest way, probably primary greatest way to help us out. We don't do a lot on Patreon, but if you like what we're doing here, what?
I was going to say, we had all these deals in mind that we wanted to do with Patreon, rewards and levels and all this stuff, and it just got to be really time consuming. We both have full-time jobs.
Right.
And this is our side hustle, as they say, and it just became too much for us. So we basically said, hey, if you support the show, it's because you like it, and you don't expect
nothing,
anything than other your name being mentioned.
Right. We will put it in the credits at the end.
Yep.
If you like what we're doing, we've had a couple folks come out and say, man, I was watching your show more than Netflix. Here's $9. Sweet.
Yep.
Love it.
That one person said we were funnier than Bill Burr. So...
That's hard to do.
No one said that.
Well, I thought it was funnier than, I don't know, I was trying to... Eddie Murphy.
Wow.
I love Eddie. I know, I love Eddie. With the leather suit. Boom. Delirious. God dang, that was good times, man. Good times. Good times. Scotch it. You Scotch gods.
Cilantro.